had a bit of a go with it. Oh, I've only done one boss, so I'm not really not that I'm in is kind of like the second area. To this start of this area, and it's exactly like Bloodborne, straight out of Bloodborne, which isn't a bad thing because Bloodborne is an amazing game. I was talking to one of my friends about it last night, and he was saying, "Oh, I hope it's not a bad thing because Xbox and PC didn't get to play Bloodborne." So. Just love it when people come into your room and interrupt the stream. I mean this... Good game though, really enjoying it. Dark Souls games, I haven't really finished the Dark Souls game. I've got the first Dark Souls game that ever came out, not Demon Souls, Dark Souls. Never played Demon Souls, but I heard it was absolutely crazily hard. Well, it's a good game. Dark Souls 1, I had the thing about Dark Souls, the difference between what I found was with Dark Souls and Bloodborne is Bloodborne was a hell of a lot easier to do cooperative with. And I only used to do cooperative if I got really stuck. Same with Dark Souls. I remember, I think I got to on Dark Souls I got to that boss where it was like the wolf with a sword in its mouth. That was like that was really hard. Someone's throwing spears over here. Which is a bit fucking crazy because I don't know who's throwing them. This bit I suppose you can just let the spears do the work for you. But yeah, the cooperative on Bloodborne I found was a lot easier because it was more... Oh, shit. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to run and... I mean that fucking spear, like... It takes so long to get up, for fuck's sake, get your ass up, you stupid little shit. This game makes me swear a lot. What the fuck? I'm fucking crazy this bit, like. Fucking nuts. You got to get through this crazy bit to get to the boss, and the boss is absolutely massive. But yeah, what I was saying, Dark Souls 1, really enjoyed it because it was a really hard game. Not the hardest game I've ever played though, but very challenging. So Bloodborne was... I finished Bloodborne, but I did feel kind of like I did use a lot of cooperative help. On this game, you can do cooperative up to 6 people, which is a bit mental. Dark Souls 2, I never finished Dark Souls 2. I've still got Dark Souls 2. I've got the remastered version. Yeah, I'll let the spears kill the guys. How far can I move along until... You're gonna die. What do I prefer, Dark Souls or Bloodborne? Yes, good shot. Get up. I mean, it's fucking ruthless, like. Yeah, good idea. For fuck's sake, this game really, I mean really, Dark Souls is a good game. But fucking hell isn't it, it's a fucking annoying, like. I mean, that's all my health gone. There you go. So that's the idea. Basically, I've got to get to this bit with full health and oh, maybe I can take out this guy with the spears. Because I thought this was just a shortcut that I opened, but obviously it's not. Alright, we just have to leg it. Alright, okay, so we'll rest at this bonfire, because then I can start here. Oh, have I got a bonfire here? Fuck me, I don't even know. It still feels like a Dark Souls game, but then again, it also feels a bit like a Bloodborne game. A lot of the enemies, I mean, these enemies are ripped straight out of Bloodborne, like, and there's a few dog enemies that are like without any skin that have been ripped straight from Bloodborne. So, I suppose in some ways. I'm sure there's a bonfire up here. Don't even have any fucking juice. But then again, I'm wondering if I've made it harder for myself coming to this bonfire, because this bonfire here is earlier in the game, but I've just created a shortcut in the game so I can skip out all this fucking craziness. I can usually kill these like with ease, apart from if they do that and come up behind you and fucking start trying to be a clever cunt. But I like games like this, you know, games that challenge you. Minimal health. And usually you can just sneak past all these people worshipping the tree. Go over here. Take out this bad boy and his friend. Boom. Go down here, kill this fella. That guy can stab through walls. I think it's fair that I get cut off from hitting a wall like that, yet he doesn't. He could stab me right through that wall there. Don't like that. Kill this little fella. Alright, and then we'll go under here. Dodge out of Gadge with the Raj pot. Watch out for that fucking crazy cunt. And then we can go up here. And if I die, I'm gonna go that way and explore over there. So this is the shortcut that I opened. Great Cursed Truden Tree ahead. Now when I first did this boss, I couldn't spot the boss, and he made me jump. But I've already activated him, so he'll already be here. I mean, that's him there, but when you came in, I was just like, alright, okay, it's just a tree. Excellent. Don't really want to activate the tree yet. I want to try and kill this guy with the red eyes. Looks like he's I'm just going to try and kill all these without activating the tree, because once the tree gets activated, all these guys kind of wake up and go, "Hey, stop picking on our tree." But these enemies are directly out of Bloodborne. I mean, it's like Bloodborne's a great game, and I can see why they've kind of made. They should have. I mean, me personally, Bloodborne should be its own game. This feels like Dark Souls in kind of maybe the Bloodborne kind of universe. So far, it's very scenery wise and enemy wise, very Bloodborne. But then again, Bloodborne is a alteration and a different reimagining of Dark Souls, isn't it? It's kind of like a bit more fast paced. You couldn't block. There was that mechanic where you could, if you got struck by a guy, if you hit him, you could get your health back. But I think it's great. And Bloodborne was a fantastic game and it did really well. So, you know, to make a Dark Souls game with Bloodborne's similarities makes sense. It makes sense. Plus, a lot of people haven't played Bloodborne. You have to have a PlayStation. So it's kind of good for them as well. But I know there'll be Dark Souls purists that'll be like, "Oh, we wanted a fucking Dark Souls game. We don't want a Bloodborne knockoff." I mean, there he is now. That is a fucking big beast. "I only wanted to pick an apple from your tree." Oh, he's going to drop them things out of his tree, isn't he? Right, it's just me and you. Ooh. Now have I got to hit him in his eggs, in his crotch area? Oh! I mean, it's fucking crazy, isn't it? Some of the shit that they must take acid to think. Right, we need to think of a boss. Everybody take acid. Write your stuff down. I mean, what's he doing? He's just like rolling around like as if he's pissed. This may take a while. Yes, kill them. Kill the enemies for me. Do my bidding. He's gonna trap me. I think the trick with this guy is to stay away. There was a boss on Dark Souls that I was really pleased with. It was absolutely massive and it was like a centipede, but its chest was teeth. And it looked like a guy walking on its back. Piss off. for thank fuck for that. I've got your move set now. I know what you're doing. I've got you down to a T. You're gonna shake a little bit of shake some monsters off you. Oh my god, that was fucking mean. Oh, I need to upgrade my Estus flask because it's shit and it only holds nothing. Can't even see myself. I don't even know what I did there. What did I do? In for the eggs. Dark Souls, taking the piss, Dark Souls. Right, I said I was going to explore that other bit then. Excuse me. Just getting over a cold. I got you, bitch. But the thing about Bloodborne, I'll be honest, when I finish Bloodborne, I still technically I don't think I've finished it. I'm on my New Game Plus. Oh, you little bitch. I'm on my New Game Plus, but there was 4, maybe 5 bosses that I missed out. So, and a New Game Plus is kind of like... I shouldn't have done my new game, I shouldn't have finished the game, but because everything else is harder on New Game Plus, so I think I would have liked to have just stayed on my first game, done everything, get all the achievements and trophies and stuff, and then finish the boss. Because I think that's what I'm going to do actually. I think I might just delete my save and just do that, because New Game Plus is very hard. I've also bought the DLC, but because I'm on New Game Plus, the DLC's like hard. So I think that's the way to go. I think that's what I'm going to do. Or maybe just delete my save off from Bloodborne. Start again. I've got no problem playing that game again because it's fantastic. It might be my game of the year, you know, last year when it came out. The Witcher was amazing, but I haven't really played The Witcher. I'm really just waiting for all the DLC to come out so I can just really enjoy the game. Kind of what I'm doing now with Dragon Age. Fuck off. 3 hits on me, hit me. Bastard, bastard, bastard. But it's a great game. And I can't wait for Bloodborne 2. I was talking to a friend as well. And the reason I'm talking, and I know there's no people watching this stream, is because it records onto my channel, so it's kind of like a really long video, because PlayStation doesn't allow you to record gameplay anything over 15 minutes. So that's why I'm doing it, because this will just automatically get loaded up to my channel, and it's kind of like a let's play, I suppose. But the thing about Bloodborne, and they did this with Deus Ex, and I think they do this with quite a few games, is they bring out a really, really good game, like a really awesome game, and everyone really likes it, and it really, you know, a fresh IP, and everyone takes to it like a duck to water, and then they don't support it. They don't support it. They bring out, I mean, they've brought out one bit of DLC for Bloodborne, and they said they were going to do 2. I don't even think 2's enough. I think, you know, they should support these games, because people are big fans of these games. And not just be like, right, we'll concentrate on the sequel. Get it out quick. We need to get the sequel out. Whoa. Easy, Margaret. Right. You fucking wanker. Stop it. Said I was going to explore this bit, so let's explore. I've been down here. Fuck. Don't really fancy fighting these guys with the pots, because they just look like they look totally mental. And one of them pots gets you. But yeah, they did it with Deus Ex, Human Revolution. They brought out an amazing game. I mean, I'm such a Deus Ex fan. Deus Ex is like a fucking awesome game. I even like Deus Ex 2, The Invisible War. That's how much of a fucking fan. But Deus Ex Human Revolution was a fantastic game. So was Dishonored. Oh, bloody hell! Wow, pointless. Let's run. Run. Run, Jacob. Oh, there's a door. There's a door. There's a door. I'm gonna die. Please leave me alone. Oh, no. Oh, this guy. Who's this? Oh, thank God. Safety. Oh, I don't like this fact that we're like in some sort of new area. But that's the good thing about Dark Souls and Bloodborne, is there's loads of different paths. But yeah, Deus Ex, they brought out Deus Ex, and it was a phenomenal game. I think I've played it. I totally got all the achievements for the Xbox 360, and I can't wait for the next one. But they brought out the shittest bit of DLC for it. Who's that? Right. And then they brought out another bit of well, they didn't bring out any DLC. The DLC that they were going to bring out, they thought, oh, let's be quirky and bring out a fucking mobile phone app. And it was a good game for a mobile phone. It was a great Deus Ex game, quite long, like a little full. And I just thought, why didn't you just bring that out for the fucking DLC? I mean, that DLC should be done right. And if you're going to support something, support it for ages. I mean, I haven't played Dragon Age. I've got Dragon Age Inquisition. I've had it for about 2 years. I haven't played it. I've started to play it. I've stopped playing it because other stuff's come out that I wanted to play, and then I've loaded it up again and restarted, and then I've started playing it, and then something else has come out. So I said to myself, I was like, right, that got Game of the Year a couple of years ago. Why haven't I played this game? It's been sitting there for ages. When I've started it, I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the graphics. I've enjoyed the gameplay. I've enjoyed it's like a medieval Mass Effect. So I thought, fuck it, I'm going to play it, and I've uploaded it, and it's in my hard drive, and I'm playing it, and I'm keeping it on there. Currently they're having a sale on the PSN. And all the Dragon Age DLC is cheap. It's like cheaper than it is till the 20th of April. So I'm going to buy all the DLC for it. And then that's the whole game then. That's that game. I've got that whole game to explore, all the DLC's out, and I'm just going to absolutely delve into it. And the DLC looks like it's quite hefty, so I'm going to play through the story, and just I really am enjoying that game, the locations and the story and leveling up my character, so that's a game that I'm keeping on my hard drive. Well, I've also got installed Fallout 4. I can't get into Fallout 4, I never got into Fallout 3. And that doesn't mean it's a bad game, it's a great game, I absolutely loved it. I just couldn't get into it. Fallout 4, I've tried getting into it. I'm not going to get rid of it. I'm going to get into it eventually. Again, I might just wait until all the DLC comes out. Probably should have waited until a Game of the Year edition came out, with all the DLC included. So that's another game that's sat there gathering dust. But like, all my friends love Fallout 4. I don't dislike it. I don't like it as much as I liked Elder Scrolls games. So yeah, the Dark Souls 2, I've got that remastered with all the DLC. That's a good game, I'm really enjoying that, but I've totally forgot where I am. Battleborn's coming out, I've pre-ordered that, and I'm playing the beta, really enjoying that game. I think that game's going to do really well. I've also pre-ordered Overwatch, I've also pre-ordered Uncharted 4, I've also pre-ordered Doom, I've also pre-ordered, what else have I pre-ordered? Homefront The Revolution. And this is all in May. May's going to be such a fucking expensive month, like, it's fucking crazy. And I'm going to London, but that's all paid for, I've just got to take my spending money. But just these, you know, I really shouldn't. I mean, after Christmas, I said to myself, I was like, right, I'm not going to buy any more games. I'm going to wait until I've finished a few of these games, and then I'm going to start playing them. But if you want to get a YouTube channel going, you've got to kind of keep up with everything, haven't you? And that's kind of what I want to do. And I've got 23 subscribers, which I'm very grateful for. Jesus. And I'd like to maybe double that by the end of the year, so it's baby steps. I know, it's like I keep saying, this channel's never going to be like PewDiePie. I mean, forget it. If you want to try and, I mean, I haven't started this channel for fame and fortune, because I think there's too many idiots that are famous now, and the word celebrity gets bandied about too much. You know, I don't think you're a celebrity just because you're on TV. Getting all topical now. Don't feel as though I'm going to get a Nintendo NX or whatever it's going to be called either, because I was fully invested in the Wii U with its games, the games that I got and stuff like that, just like all the main games, all the games they bring out on every console. They're exactly the same, they've just got a better graphics on a different platform. But yeah, there's a lot of people bought into the Wii U and supported it because they support Nintendo. But then it kind of feels like they've just sort of gone, right, this is the last year we're supporting the Wii U. If you want to keep up, buy the NX. But cheers for your support. And it just feels a bit shit. there hasn't been a true Mario game on the Wii U. I think that's probably the only console, the only Nintendo console that hasn't had a Mario game. Oh no, I'm talking absolute bollocks. Super Mario 3D Land, which was a good game, but this is the thing about the Nintendo Wii, right? I love Nintendo, right? Don't get me wrong. I'm not some sort of Nintendo basher, and I think you should be able to criticise the things you love and the stuff that you're passionate about. And it's not me having a dig at Nintendo, because I absolutely love Nintendo. Nintendo is probably the reason that I'm still playing games at the age of 30. But when you see a company as Nintendo that you like going through a bit of shitness, you should point it out. And it's just a shame, because the Wii U, the Wii U is a pile of shit. Let's be honest, the Wii U is a pile of bollocks. The interface when you use it is dated. I only use it for YouTube and the internet. When I'm watching TV, I can surf the web. That is it, and that's a gaming console. The games that I've got for it, I don't play. Super Mario 3D Land, pretty much was just a blatant. I don't want to say a rip-off, but Super Mario 3D World. Sorry, Super Mario 3D Land for the 3DS and Super Mario 3D World are pretty much exactly the same game. The layout, the levels, some of the levels are the same. Not exactly the same, but the same idea. Like the jumping platforms, when you jump, the platforms move from underneath you. The power-ups are different. There's a lot of games like that. That are on the Wii U, and they've kind of just been like an updated version of the Nintendo 3DS version. And that's not a bad thing, I suppose. But it just feels like they're just kind of just giving up. And I think I don't even think, and this is a prediction, I don't think the Zelda, that new Zelda game, I don't think it'll even make it onto the Wii U. I think they'll cancel it last minute, and it'll be an NX launch game. Oh my god, for fuck's sake, you lucky little gypsy.
Another one of those unkindled, all you faceless undead, behaving as if you deserve respect. Now you're poking around in people's cells. How very noble.
He's gonna get up and kick my ass, isn't he?
Taking an interest in her, which is a lost cause. Couldn't even become a fight after I brought her all this way and got her all ready. She's beyond repair, I tell you. The woman's a lost cause. Couldn't even become a firekeeper. She's beyond repair.
So vague, these characters, like when you're playing. Oh, we're going up instead of down. Okay. Is this the guy that's throwing the spears? Oh, for fuck's sake. Talk. So that's why he's throwing spears at me. So you're not going to throw spears at me now? You promise? It's the first area you're starting. And this is this area. Probably only going to be streaming for another half an hour because I have got stuff to do, but I might stream when I get back. I won't be uptown for long. And when I was talking about pre-ordering games, there'll probably be people there that people that will listen to the channel and be like, "Oh, he's damaging the fucking game industry. You know, pre-orders are bad and stuff." And like, yeah, you're right. You are right. But when you live where I live, you know, we don't have. I don't live in a city. I live in a small town. We don't have game shops. We don't have like. I think we have like a Sainsbury's and a Morrison's and stuff like that, which is like a supermarket. Who's that humming? Hello?
Oh, don't disappear like that. You have me downright worried. But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift. On some days I begin to doubt myself. I went up the tower, so I thought, then somehow ended up here. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Anyhow, do you see that? That humongous beast? I'm no coward and I've a steady hand, but that thing makes my skin crawl. Now, think twice before you go down that road. I could try talking some sense into him. No, I think not. He's far too overheated. I've got to use my head and think. I could try talking. I've got.
I would absolutely love a bonfire about now. There's no way down there. I'm gonna die. So I've got to go this way. So we'll go onto the roof.
Katerina, fight by your side!
Oh, we did it. Thank you, sir.
That was quite a performance. But you mustn't get in over your head. We unkindled must put our duties first. But, for the moment, we've a toast to make. Your valor, my sword, and our victory together. Long may the sun shine. Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
And he's off. Oh, what did he give me there? Still haven't found out how to become human. Return to last bonfire. Well, I could have just snuck past him. No idea what I'm picking up. This better be a decent item. Fuck! Does that mean that enemy's going to be there again? Oh, fucking hell. Tell you what, I'm going to just leave the stream there. No, I'm not. I'll have another go. I want to see what's on top of that fucking thing. Oh, fuck off. Here we go again. If I die this time, I'm gonna end the stream and do my stuff that I need to do, and then come back. Fuck you. What? Right. See you later, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll continue this another day or later on. But until now, I will just end that there.